Greetings, Legendary Badass here. We're playing some more Switch tonight, and, well, actually, we're playing some NES and some Sega Genesis, because we're going to go through some ninja games. Boom. We're going to we're going to open a fresh Rockstar. We're still talking about the Thunder game from last night. You guys might have saw that I joined Angry Old Hoop stream yesterday. If you didn't, I'm sure I've got a link in a post if you could check that out. Teddy here says Pascal slacking game one, knew he was toast, avoiding the MVP. Halliburton probably faked that. No, you can't fake that like spasmy explosion that he had in his calf. You could see that in the replay. So I'm no wait, that's not that's fair dinkum, as they say in Australia. So switching over here to the gaming aspect of things, we're going to be firing up some. I want to look real quick. Am I missing some ninja stuff? There's not a Ninja Gaiden on Super Nintendo here, is there? Because from my understanding of the ninja offerings in preparation for the new Shinobi Art of what is it? Art of Combat or Art of War, something like that. And then we've got a Ninja Gaiden also coming out, I think, later this year over on Game Pass. We may be going through that. Really liked that Ninja Gaiden reboot from 2004. I don't even think reboot was in the nomenclature. It was not part of the vernacular in America until maybe Batman Begins and Superman Returns in 2005. But I don't think we're missing a Ninja Gaiden over here. If I scrolled through incorrectly, let me know. We're going to start our journey over on the NES. And I have this kind of position more in front of me. So this is going to be a little bit more centered than it was, because a lot of our action is going to be, smashed over a bit. It is a little weird that we don't have better, let's see, if we go, we don't have like a lot of controls over our borders or anything, but we're going to try to play the 4x3 without the CRT. We're gonna go about that as best as we can here. Where's Ninja Gaiden? This is a game that had some explosive artwork, didn't it? Like, it's in there. We're going to do what I can here. Teddy says we got to swing the sword as you jump in this game, or it's a struggle. Okay, we're gonna try what I can here, and then we're gonna swap over and do the easy mode, which special version. I'm sure it's showing the end screen right there, actually, right before the climax of stage 6-4. So let's. I don't think I've ever actually played the original Ninja Gaiden. But there was a Ninja Gaiden 1, 2, 3. People really like the second one on the NES, but they're not here in this collection. Then we're going to go over to, what is it? Return of the Ninja Master, Shinobi 2, Revenge of Shinobi. That's Shinobi 2 on the Genesis. And then we're going to cap things off with a completion of Shinobi 3, cheating our hearts out. And that's the plan for the stream here. So Tecmo made ninja movies in 1979. No goddamn way. You're thinking of like, I think it really started in 1980. There was a Chuck Norris movie, and it might have been from Canon, The Octagon, I think. Ninja. He's like speaking like in his inner monologue, ninja. But they don't exist. And it's kind of corny. But then they also followed this up with a bunch of ninja stuff. There was like Revenge of the Ninja. It was this guy Sho Kazugi, right? And he was like the ninja, but then he was bad. And there was really unrelated. And then I think it capped off with like Ninja 3, the Domination, where like the girl from Breakin' and Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo gets possessed by a ninja spirit. In like 1984. Now this sounds like a concept from like a little later in the 80s, when they were maybe would be earnestly leaning into some of the corniness, but this is before the Ninja Turtles got ninja in the vernacular. I'm using that word again. of American society. I think it's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is where people started to understand what a ninja is. Though I'm pretty sure we mispronounced it back then. Ninjas playing football in 1979, rare movie. Go get in. I do have a review that I've shot that I've got clips for that I just haven't got to editing. I think it might be the first American film to feature ninja. And it is the Mercenary something. There's Robert Duvall and Paulie from Rocky, and I forgot the name of it. Killer Elite from like the mid 70s. Yeah, so how about we get into some Ninja Gaiden and check this guy out. Check this out, huh? We're going to swap. We're going to move that over just a little bit so that we don't have interference. I selected the default version, right? Look at our big squaring off showdown. This is like very much like the beginning of the Street Fighter 2 anime from '94. We also have some Reese's pieces here for us. You see me drink and drink? Oh, this is so anime. Jeez. With whom did father have a duel and lose? For what reason oh my god. Even I don't know for sure. When you don't give people a lot of time to read, that means it's for adults, not kids. Slow reading kids. The day after he disappeared, in father's room, I found a letter. Let me read it. It said, Ryu, I am on my way to a life or death duel. Well, that's a little late. If it is destined that I would not return, you are to take the dragons, oh my god, and go to America and see the archaeologist Walter Smith. Well, that's good luck finding a Walter Smith. Ryu, be always brave. And did anybody else pronounce it Ryu? Even Wes Studi in the Street Fighter movie. Yeah, did they call it Street Fighter? I think they called it Street Fighter. He said Ryu. Hey, uncuff me or whatever. Like he said Ryu. All right, so yeah, we're going to give this a shot here. Jump and slash, you say. Act 1. I'm going to have to pull up what to do. Got some of that classic tiny sprite action here. All right, so it's pretty obvious what our buttons are. Let's see, do we have access to a select? Maybe go through our like Ninpo or any of that? No? I think the Angry Video Game Nerd had a lot of issues with this, but he like trained up or something. Is that not an interactive power-up? Got a lot of reach, that's good. This is a sleeveless ninja, by the way. Some of that classic NES low system RAM. You walk backward a little bit, shit's gonna trigger. Please don't jump up here. I am... That moonwalk jump, man. Okay, I guess we're not getting up there. Okay. Oh! Look at that. Hold on, I want to do that again. Walk away, please. No, my God! Mike Tyson. Iron Mike just punched me. There are certain times when you can pull out this sword. Can I not? Oh, here we go. Kinda cool. Now can I get down? What we'll probably do is just jump off the sign like a wall jump, yeah. What we'll probably do is go until I like die, right now it continues or whatever, and shit. Well, at least he sticks to the wall, so you don't have to do that quickly, because it's a pain to do. Yeah, I missed that, I guess. Mike Tyson's going down. Lots of boxing at this time, guys. Everybody into Mike Tyson. Am I running out of time? There's a timer. Shit. I forgot about that aspect of NES gaming. Son of a... Oh my god. Unforgiving NES difficulty, man. Alright, so what am I picking up? Am I gonna get some shurikens? Because he's got like a shuriken in the box art. Bam, I'm actually glad I got him. Alright, so hold on here. I mean, you only have, what, a start, select. So I was kind of hoping that maybe this minus would suffice as the select. Let's see if we can, user guide. Minus and SL? I don't think so. It doesn't even actually say about special controllers. You guys aren't seeing this all on the screen. Yeah. Hey, if you're struggling, buy this. No, I think it's just straight up minus, and start is the plus and the minus is right there, so. But I don't see, it looks like I have a throwing star. I can't seem to equip it. Please. What? Game's forcing you to speedrun on your first attempt, man. They had to make games hard back then because everybody was renting games from Blockbuster. Japan actually, many times would have an easier title than the US because you weren't allowed to rent games in Japan. They were treated like PC software. You don't rent PC games, right, bro? Do we get a fresh timer? Okay, good. Oh, geez. This guy looks kind of familiar. Where's my reach? Holy... What the shit? Get as many glowing houses as you can. Oh my god. The glowing houses affect the counter. Hold on, let's look at that. If I knew how to throw something, I could have handled him. Press... You have to press up and attack. I kind of thought that would be the case. Okay. I had a feeling that was going to be the way that worked. Shit. Ryu Hayabusa, a much more competent ninja in the modern games, man. Did that 2004 Ninja Gaiden, did that, like, really set the tone for, like, the action games to come? Because it feels that way to me. I'm probably about dead. I can't tell. Enemy. Lots of health. Ninja. Enemy. Oh, shit. Let's roll. I can't tell if that's music or something going wrong, but it's making sounds. Alright, we're gonna try this guy again here. This is about to be a classic game journalist stream here if I get dunked in the first boss. Do I just lay in? Oh shit. Just jump past. One micron from embarrassment. Who are they? They seem to be following me. Who's there? Better be a hot chick. It is! Yes! Is that Ayane? Like early Ayane? Just a girl. Get out of here. I will, but first... Oh, snap. What the? She shot me in the back? Well, that's the end of that game. Okay, next. Kind of surprised I made it that far, guys. I got shot in the back. Ow. Where am I? I see the aesthetic is wearing off. Weird having cutscenes on the NES like this. These are not still images either. Don't make so much noise. Gotta ask you a favor. Here, take this and escape. What is this? This statue. Very anime looking. There's no time to explain. Hurry. Hey, wait. Who are you? Hit and go. Didn't you try to kill me? No, clearly she said the anesthetic, she knocked you out. Someone's coming. Be careful. I have to fight a boss called Someone? Wow, this is cracked, guys. Really, really advanced cutscenes for any game in the 80s, let alone on the NES. Like, full stop, guys. Like, that's the sort of thing that you saw. You didn't see shit in like the '89 Turtles game at the arcade. You know, like, I mean, that's pretty impressive. Would it have blown minds? Possibly. Ninja Gaiden 2 is your fave, King Pharaoh? Unfortunately, they don't have that on here, so we're not gonna. Oh! This looks bad. This looks really bad. Yeah, and with the bat, you can't back up. Holy Night Vader 99. This is one of the first games to have cutscenes. NES Ninja Gaiden was innovative in its day. Of course, its day was the 80s. Okay, now look, if I back up, I'm probably gonna summon that bat. Shit. Also, I forgot about the timer. So we don't really have time to do anything here, do we? Ryu! Shit. Not sure what the game's wanting me to do here. Okay, we're at the top of the ladder. Looks like all I can do is grab those. Okay, so... Can we get off of me? Well, to be honest with you, I'm glad that I got as far as I did. So how about we do a little bit of cheating now? And again, I know this is a little smushed on your screen, but here, we're just outside the big boss fight, it looks like. With the criminy. Ryu, you deserve praise for making it this far. Where are you? Show yourself! Jump at the east wall, then jump on the platform. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean, yeah. Well, we got a lot of ground to cover tonight's stream. No one can beat me, not even your father. Only person I let beat me, I let my dad beat me. So, flashback cutscene, geez, your father was not killed. He has been turned into the masked devil. No. Oh man, this is intense. It'll be entertaining to watch father and son fight to the death. Wake up, father. Oh, I'm gonna have to beat some shit, knock some sense into him, aren't I? No use, he thinks only of killing you. So this is my destiny. Malth was telling me the truth. What shall I do? Was Malth the hot chick? The anime girl? I've got to think clearly. Father's eyes, they show he is controlled like a puppet. But what is controlling him? That's it. Okay, so I'm going after that. Okay, hold on. This is a problem. Get. It wants me to go after that up there, right? Or am I wrong? Am I... What's going on here? Was I supposed to jump to the right? Okay, hold on here. If I hit reset game, I'm kind of wondering what happens. Okay. Alright, so maybe we'll use this power. We're gonna tank him. Maybe when he's weak, he'll cutscene script and go after that. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. Is there a way to go about this the correct way? You know, I don't think God got this far, man. I was doing damage. Now I'm not so sure. It kind of seems like it's honestly this thing right here is where the damage is, right? Just the chain of bullshit I just experienced. Oh my god. Like the combo right there. Okay, that's okay. Look at the damage I did. All right, we got to get him out of here. Look how close. Damage. I'm trying. This is Tecmo. We can't blame Nintendo for everybody's crimes. Please. Throw the shit. I'm hitting up. God, if you do not have that fire. Like, I went into that first, I was like, hey, let's look around a little bit. And I guess I must have swapped out the fire, kind of like one swaps out the scroll by accident. In Turtles 89, yeah. Father, where am I? Ryu, are you? I don't have time to read this. He's awake. I'm a woman. The Jakku. You both will die. This is a very Medusa-looking broad. Watch out. Oh, no. Man, this is insane. Father, is there an anime of this? And is it hand-drawn, and where can I watch it? Ryu, you got me. Your day has come, Jakku. Am I doing this fight? Oh, shit. All right. Oh, this is bad. What the criminy? Okay, it's a victory if I get a hit in. I have no power-ups. Everything is just... Guys, this is bad. This is jank. I can't get a hit. There is no hit. Your best bet is to create a suspend point, like right on that spot right there. That's pretty much the way we're going to have to do this. So Oh, look at that. Oh my god. Now this is happening. I had some impressive ass moves. Shit's getting blocked. Now it's not throwing. How did I do it the first time? Get out of there, buddy. Can the sword do it? Definitely going to... You should say definitely going to unsubscribe after the way I'm getting my dick ring around. Definitely going to unsubscribe and report, you know. Just curious if the sword can do shit there. You can see the sword got a little bit of reach, but I'm having a hard time understanding how to best go about this here. It's shocking enough I got through there once, but what we need to do is as soon as that happens, make us a spin point, you know? And another shocking thing, and maybe this is just, maybe they did an update here, but the fact that I can skip the cutscenes is kind of blowing my mind. Like, they had the foresight to say maybe people would want to skip that. You can run out of the good stuff, guys. I ran out. Okay, so clearly... Jeez, that was brutal. See how much of this it'll allow us to skip, and we're gonna try again at this boss. Here, we'll make another one just to save us a little bit of time. I have a feeling we're gonna be here for a while. I got a hit in. Oh, he wants to jump backwards some, and that is a problem. And then once you get hit, and now there's... yeah. Oh my god. Guys, it's a chain combo here. This is worse than Street Fighter 6. See the fire and back up. Set the fire and back up. I don't think I had fire to use. I think I was stuck in a fireless run there. See, he's like, hey, I've got no power up. And the power up basically got stripped from you at the end of that fight, I think regardless. Can I strike the fire? No. Alter Beast? I don't think I'm going to be transforming here. Oh. There's always a pattern with the NES bosses, you know? Unfortunately, I'm doing a lot of stuff I don't want to do. Like, he gets very stuck to the wall. He faces the wrong direction a lot. The sword does not come out. We should consider me lucky I got... And sometimes there'll be like a spot you can stand, like in Chippendale Rescue Rangers, where you just cannot get hit. I'm wondering if this game has that. Dick. god. No, it looks like this stuff's gonna track anywhere. And then sometimes it'll throw you against the wall, and then you're stuck on the wall where you can't hit anything. Progress. Touching this broad does bad stuff. See, then he's kind of backed up. It looks like I actually did get some hits on the fire. It's super hard to hit, guys. Like, there's no telling where the hitbox is. And what pattern is there to find? Because you're cramped. There's no room for any ninja agility. Look at this. So, oh my god, there's all the... You want to get your back up against the wall slightly, at least, right? And maybe it'll have a harder time tracking you against the wall. Just curious here. I can't extend... That is taking damage, but look how high up I am. Okay, I'm just curious. I know, right? Yeah, King. All right, we're gonna try this just a few more times, and we've got some other stuff to try. If I could reliably hit the fire, this wouldn't be much of a problem. It's faster than I am. Touching this guy, look at that, and then you get chain comboed. All right, as was being said earlier, you gotta like jump and strike at the same time. But look at, if you tried that move, you're gonna end up in this situation where you don't know what direction you're gonna strike, what you're facing. And did you see how I was laying into him and yet he's not taking any damage? He, her, it. I feel like I connected pretty good. You can hit the fire, but I don't think hitting the fire does the damage. Now why did, oh my god. All right, I know where the fire's coming. Look at that, how am I not hitting that? How am I not at least hitting the flames? Well, I think we're gonna have to move on, guys. That was good while it lasted there. Let's pull this back over for a sec and head over to the Sega Genesis, shall we? Time for some Shinobi 2. I don't like this game. I'm just gonna tell you straight up. This game does not do it for me. Sega! Let's see, where's... And I don't think that we get a special version of any of the titles here. So if you had a cheat with a level select, that could do it for you here. But yeah, this game is a little troublesome because the animation's really weak. This is an earlier Genesis title. Genesis comes out by 88. This is 89. It might have been in the arcade also. But okay, digitized, that looks pretty cool. You're thinking, in 1989, this looks pretty cool. This ninja's, his name's Joe. And he has like limited, we're gonna have to sort through some stuff here. Shurikens, can we get more than that? You're gonna need as many shuriken. Let's go easy because I know this is gonna get bad. I don't think this is gonna make a difference, honestly. We're looking at 3 buttons here. Hell, normal, fine. Oh, you know what? I was creating a suspend point and I didn't need to. Because I have this, I have these bad boys down here. I could have I could have rewound, but I don't even think rewinding I could have done shit to that boss. Just for the sake that, I mean, what was I going to do? Get a hit in, rewind every time I took a hit without getting a hit? Like even then I don't think that'd be easy to do. That could have taken a while yet. It wasn't exactly like trying to cheese a round of Street Fighter. Is this guy gonna go? Come on. I thought we did this already. He better not. Okay, he's got 90 shurikens. Now this guy, he throws the shurikens. He has a few things he does. Rather floaty high jump right there. Put a little extra into it. But you want to block that and waste my shurikens, which I don't get back. Now I think if I remember right, and I've only briefly played this, I think one hit will do you in. So yeah, you do. Hold on, he has like a block, doesn't he? I think you have a block with the 6 button. Oh, that's the explosive. Hold on, we're not getting hit by that. I think you have a block with the 6 button in Shinobi 3. You have the 6 button controller. You can also run in that one, and the animation is really damn good. And that game is straight lit. Giant boss fights. It's one of really compelling music too. Like it's one of the bright spots in the Genesis lineup, full stop. And it doesn't get love. Instead, this one gets love for nostalgia creep. Because what this one does is it's like, one of the bosses is Godzilla. One of the bosses is Spider-Man. I love this game because it made references and stole IP. And the Shinobi 3 doesn't pull that garbage. But no one wants to talk about Shinobi 3. Shit's sake, I just lost a lot of those. I'm gonna have to do that against the boss, honestly. Hold up. Yeah, instead of using the sword, let's kick him. That's just as good, right? I think we have a little bit of parallax scrolling here, but man, the third game really... Maybe that's not parallax scrolling. The third game, man, I'll tell you, really gets it going. Shit. I think I've made it to the waterfall level, which sucks ass. I think that's going to damage me right there, what you're looking at. Yeah, bamboo. Gotta watch out for that bamboo, boys. Oh, you can block. Okay, I see how it is. Shit. This has a little bit of a maze-like factor to it. Like, you gotta get through here. I'm almost dead. Where is my double jump? Oh, you guys jump straight up, and then you're allowed to double jump and then do the cool move. Oh, I see. Thanks a lot, Dick. Now, there's a bunker underneath here. I don't think we can get down there easily. Oh, wonderful. Great ninja work right there. Carefully trying not to get hit. Oh, we're not doing much wall jump here. All right, so I think I did something that got rid of that. Yep, here we come. Get down! Oh boy, this is gonna be rough. Yep. Yep. Fair gaming, guys. This is some of that old school Super You can block, but I can't. Yeah, that's not quite the Ninja Master yet, are we? All right, what did I do to get rid of that? That obstacle right there. I mean, I guess you come down here and... I think that if you have the 6 button, you have more control over what move you're gonna do, instead of just throwing away shurikens on Shinobi 3. Like, you can use a sword instead. Okay, so now that we... Shit. Oh, he does have ninja magic he can use, and a lot of that returns for Shinobi 3, except I don't remember the intricacies of what does what. There's some of it where it's like it makes your body explode. And look, as soon as you get hit, you lose your... God damn it. I'm gonna avoid that how? Shit. Oh my god. Really? Hits his head like... Star Trek 5. Like... Don't kick me into the bamboo. Son of a... So, here we go. We're gonna get through here somehow, I guess. Their invincibility. And this gives you the high jump, doesn't it? Yeah. There is like an extra high jump in this game. And we're kind of learning about that. Son of a... What? Oh, that... As little as I'm finding in power-ups, that's what we get. All of that struggle. I think there's a boss here. We'll try to take out the boss and get to the... Oh boy. Am I out of Ninpo shit? Jesus. I mean, I can't tell. He has one move, and it's enough to handle Ninja Shinobi Master over here, right? Son of a bitch. Where's my magic? Okay, let's see. From here, can we... Remember, there is no start button. I mean, there is no select button on Genesis. So... Let's look at the game guide. Start. ABYCXZ. That's right. The 6 buttons across. Instead, we have 4 face buttons here. So that's going to be a little getting used to also. Hell, we'll create us a spin point. Who cares? Is there a way to change your magic? It looks like one of them might be grayed out. It looks like I have shit available. Select the ninjutsu. I'm pushing the buttons, guys. Believe me. I mean, I don't... Is this not programmed? I'm curious what happens here. You die enough, you get... Is the game gonna give me some... Okay, here we go. Alright, now I've got some ninjutsu. We're gonna just go in at him. He'll change color as I whittle him down. Though honestly, I probably had better ninjutsu to use. Alright, now can I... Okay, which one are we doing here? How was I supposed to tell that I didn't have any available? I think this one might wreck the most shop. The powerful ninja ability to explode yourself. Look at that damage. Can we do that shit again? Oh, no, I can't. But I didn't need to. All right. That was lame. I have to apologize. Yeah, that was pretty damn lame shit. Now, the waterfalls, you'll really see the struggle this game goes through. I feel like. What is it, a city and a waterfall? We gotta take the waterfall to get to the city. The jump in this is pretty painful because it's like, look. Oh, now I can... only at certain points in the jump can you... I guess at the apex you're allowed to do the roll. Can you turn that to a flip? Okay, hold on here. You have wings? And you just hang out over here waiting for me? Alright, so we're dealing with the Falcon. Where's Captain America? Oh no, this is bad. And that's not a thing you can stand on. Wonderful. During the jumping sections is when you use that ninpo, or select the ninjutsu. You would try to select the one that would allow you to jump crazy high. I don't know, it wanted me to go up. God damn it. Like, okay, how? Oh, you peek to look at that, and then you're already screwed. Nothing to latch on to. Background looks like Mega Man 2. Nah. Well, this is a little bit more advanced than Mega Man 2. A little bit. We have done a Mega Man 2 stream here. Oh my god. So, hold on. Look at how stupidly... Oh my shit. Look at how stupidly well-timed that had to be. Just to end up trapped. Pretty sure this is as far as I've ever made it. Is that the way we want to do that jump, guys? Where is my roll? Why am I not flipping? Dick! For the hell of it, suspend point. Or actually, we may have like full power here at one point, right? Or something. Quite a bit of health. No. Okay, you get out of my face, buddy. Oh my god. Okay, you just jump straight off the side. What? The game thinks I'm gonna do this shit? Please do the flip. Now look, you ran into some hard stuff to do in Shinobi 3, but I felt like you had some fairness in trying to get there. And there was a point, so my best friend, he had the Genesis and he had Shinobi 3 back in the 90s, and we loved it, but there was a point where you got to some falling rocks and we never got past it, even with an invincibility code. But fellas, that changes tonight. As we're doing it tonight for sure. Never been here. We're in the city or we're outside the city. Holy, this is not a game one streams on their first try. I moved. Can we? Oh my god. Bruce, no, that's Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan just kicked me in the balls. Do the flip. Oh my god damn it. All right, let's go down there and kill a Jackie Chan. Now the power will give you the flaming shuriken, does a lot more damage. He's moving a little bit more like Bruce Lee, but I'm pretty sure that's Jackie Chan. I guess power also gives you the sword. But how do you, what indicates here that you lost the power? Yeah, hell. Oh, I was hitting create. Trying to... The nun summoned my ass to the ground. We're gonna dip on that. Back to the game selection, boys. Sorry about that. Hold on here. Let's bring this back around. We got some marquee titles down here at the bottom. Now, on the Switch 2, you're actually given the ability to play co-op online for some of these titles. Streets of Rage 2 is on here, Streets of Rage 3 is not. Sonic 2, I guess you could co-op online with somebody playing as Tails, but they'd be kind of on your screen still. It could still be a problem. But Shinobi 3, I think the finest of all 2D ninja games. Playtime 6 minutes? What? In the Shinobi series, players must survive dangers in a modern setting using ninja skills, both exotic and technical. Joe Musashi, Ninja of Justice, takes up sword and shuriken to oppose the evil syndicate Zio. Neo Zed. I was so close. You've got 6 minutes to do this? Like, what is that? You're not giving me 6 minutes for these other games, are you? 2 minutes? I think that's supposed to be hours. Like, what are we doing here? Holy Knight says, what grinds my balls is that they had Ninja Gaiden 1 on the Switch console, but not Ninja 2, not Ninja 3, even though they... I know, man. And then I looked through the Super Nintendo and there was no Ninja games. So, before we get going here, I do need to look up what to do regarding the cheats here, because we are going to cheat. We're going to cheat from the start so that we can try to get through this in a reasonable time frame, because it has been ages since I've done a proper play of this. You know, we're looking at 30 years, so Shinobi 3 cheats. I'm surprised they won't just straight give you the cheats here. Okay, invincibility. It's all about changing the background music and then selecting B to select the following songs in order. Choose the background music option. Okay. Okay, and then shurikens, set the amount of shurikens as 0 on the option menu. Set the sound effect to shuriken. Highlight the shurikens option and keep it there, and the 0 will change the symbol infinity. There's supposed to be a Super Nintendo version of the NES Ninja Gaiden, which has all three. Oh, it's kind of like a Mario All-Stars. Ninja Gaiden All-Stars, huh? Let's give this a shot, shall we? But it's not on... Oh, so you're saying that was released on this... was that maybe only on the Super Famicom and not actually for the SNES? I think I might have a way to access some of the show NA Korean versions. We could kind of look at that real quick. Did that change much of anything? Yeah, we have a bunch of Legende de Thor and the story of Thor. We're going to have to do an Earthward Gem playthrough of some kind, guys, because that was a baller title. Gunstar Heroes, I think I picked up on the Xbox. I really got to get through that more. Back down here to just these. And let's give this a go. Yeah, you could tell with that Sega intro right there, this game was ready to cook. And this also was when the Genesis had that Genesis on the side. I think it might have even had a paper box instead of plastic. Shadows. He is stronger than steel and moves faster than whirlwind. Sometimes he hides in mud. Other times he transforms into shape like an ever-changing cloud. Although his fighting spirit burns them, they call him a still water violation of the commandments. Should Shinobi fall before completing the mission, he will disappear before the dawn and vanish forever. Keep this knowledge in your heart and mind from the secret manual of Oboro Ninjutsu. In other words, snitches get stitches. Here we go, boys. It's not the finely digitized thing, but we're still avoiding shurikens, right? I'll tell you, you're going to agree with me before the night's over. This game straight cooks. We could get pretty far. We could really get just as far without the invincibility as we could with it. But I mean, there was a grind factor to it. And this is still some of that 16-bit hard, no save, all that stuff, right? Let's try to think how they have this arranged here. Which button is going to be A to get these options here? All right, so shurikens, we set it to 0. Shit, let's put on expert for the hell of it. Might give us more guys to kill. Actually, was it sound effect shuriken? Sound effect to shuriken, highlight the shurikens option, keep it there. Okay. I saw something come up on my thing there and it kind of threw me off. Bibi Netanyahu. Interesting. Okay, shuriken. And did I go the wrong direction? Should I just have went to the right instead of hitting left immediately? I feel like that I made that mistake. Enemy shuriken. Okay, so here we go. And that's going to change to an infinite symbol, right? isn't it? I remember doing this back in the day. Keep it there, and the 0 will change to this option shuriken. So is it because I have it on shurikens? Oh, shit. Yeah, okay. Now, invincibility. Then press B. Okay. Choose the background selection of the option menu. Then press B to select the following songs in order. B. Then press B to select the following songs in order. Okay, so we've got He Runs, Japanesque, I'm sure a lot of this music actually gets used in people's YouTube channels, like kind of like, oh, that'll be a good intro song, right? You know? And is this one of these things where it's like you have to do this fast? Shinobi Walk. Oh. Sakura and Get the F Out. What, did I go past it? I think it did it. I think that's it, boys. I think we are ready to give this a serious ass run, guys. I really think so. And let me make sure that I've got us in position. Everybody get ready to lock down. We've got a little bit of Reese's Pieces still left. We have plenty of Rockstar. Yep, well, the amount that better not have erased everything. Actually, let's go with load and just in case. All right, so game. Zeed's Resurrection. We've got the 99. Yeah, you can see that. Look, you can run and shit. And oh geez, I didn't mean to do that. All right, so you don't want to hit that button. Not that I really need to, but it's not behaving like a 6 button, I don't think. Why? Yeah, I don't think that this is giving us 6 button controls. Because I think you had a dedicated sword button, honestly. But yeah, look at the backgrounds and shit, and you can run. There's way better animation. Just the song, the sound effects, everything's just really kicking. And maybe that's why I don't really like Shinobi 2, because I experienced Shinobi 3 first. Little bit of a lecture coming out of there, I guess. Dick. And believe me, guys, I've done this just a long ass time. Watch this. Watch this transition to night. This is awesome. As you like enter the cave, the background dims with you to kind of bring you into the cave. That is so cool. Now remember, since I've got the invincibility and I've got the powered up shuriken, I can actually do more damage with the flame shuriken, which is kind of weird. It's like video game logic, right? Like, oh, it's sharp and it hit me. At least it wasn't on fire, right? Like, we're still in the cave. Look at that background. This is beautiful. You could trick somebody into thinking that this was like a new game, almost. Like, in a way, like a game that is trying to look like The Messenger. In fact, I'm surprised Shopkeeper's not here. I told him we'd be doing some ninja shit. And I'm legit. when it comes to the damn Ninja games, because I have full completion of the Messenger. I've got video of me doing that, and a little bit of a tutorial. Now we don't hold on to the side here like Ninja Gaiden, but we have to. We do. It's not as simple as Mario. Okay, you have to like press up against the side you're gonna jump off of. We have all the cheats going for us. We should be able to do this. Hell, we can rewind if we have to. I think that's explosive. Nope. The dither effect. Hold on. Oh, we can't actually. We can't do the dither effect control here, can we? You have to leave entirely. Hold on, I want to check something. CRT, because some games will actually look better with CRT filter because they understand the limitations they have to work this dither effect in, and that's what has me a little curious. That just kind of makes the whole thing soft, but the water looks a little bit more transparent, doesn't it? Something to consider. I mean, unless you didn't think that was that interesting, but... Now that looks less like transparent water. Now, if you move, it looks okay. But yeah, you kind of see what I'm talking about, right? Joe is quite the capable ninja here, man. Bad guys feel less cheap, to be real with you. And you're kind of going, it's the classic struggle of a ninja versus monsters and cyborgs when it comes down to it, right? Guys, we got to get that like button going. What are we doing? I'm playing Shinobi 3, man. We're gonna beat Shinobi 3 tonight. Where's all the views? Oh, this guy, he like skates across, doesn't he? I don't remember. Yeah, that's right. A little stingy with the double jump still. That's a cool fire effect. And it's like Nuke, it's like the end of Predator 2 down here in the cavern. We got like comic book artwork. Like this is some shit, man. Wait till you see the stage 2, boys. You thought that was cool? Wait till you see what we got coming up next. Secret entry. And the music is fire. How do you make that sound? I don't know. Yep, he's got a horse. And look at the way how he speeds up. Like, yeah, he hunkers down. That is awesome. Love it. I might have just missed some kind of power-up or something. We don't care. Or do we? I don't know. Watch out, we got something to jump over. Look at these guys running all anime-like. Like they look like they're out of Ninja Scroll, which is from the same year as this. Isn't this like when he fights the blind ninja master and they skip run like this, kind of like parallel with each other as they go into the forest? Oh, do they have to jump? Do they have to jump over that? Feel free to chat about whatever, guys. We've got time to chat about other stuff. We had a basketball championship last night. I'm really not pleased with the way ABC handled the coverage of that. People are putting on ESPN. It's a presentation of ESPN on ABC. Okay, so we finally got a national anthem on Game 7. Oh, we're on starting Game 5. We're finally going to have the introductions. What kind of nonsense was that? Look at this Commandos, man. They started off, there was so much time dedicated to showing off Stephen A. Smith instead of player introductions and national anthems. No, we got to maximize time for Stephen A. Like who wants that? Awesome. Look at that, how he kind of like hangs right there. That's awesome. Everything's awesome. Everything is awesome. Eat it. Yes. Love this. Then he can flip. Oh my god, it's so awesome. Hold on, let's do the roll there. Oh, where's our roll? Why? Like I said, it is a little finicky with the jump. He doesn't want to do it. I'm mashing away. Oh yeah, this was a pain. We're gonna have these guys, they look like they're ready to snipe indoors right here. Either sniping in the like, yeah. Now I know how a TV dinner feels. This is what happens, guys. Back in the early mid 90s, like when a ninja attacked your headquarters, you had to be prepared for that shit. Muscle memory, man. I've still got it a little bit. Not sure why he's not doing the double jump so much, but I'm gonna have to figure that out because there's some points here that require some double jump coming up later in the stream. And some of these bosses, it's kind of asked of you to use a certain ninja type. And now you can kind of select, and at least now we have a counter up there displaying how much of what we have. I think we usually use this one with the fire that all encompass the screen, but we may go with the this one here, which I think lets you jump higher when the time's right. Where's the chat, guys? What's going on in the chat? How come we're like radio silence over here? No. Let's grab that instead for the hell of it. Some of that tinny Sega Genesis sound, man. Oh yes, look at that move. It's a little forgiving about where you can kind of jump back in on the edge of a precipice, but fairly forgiving about it. I mean, they had a little bit of time to learn. Go, in case the player doesn't know. Stupid brain. Everything's backwards right now, so you walk backwards here. It's a little bit pre-Psycho Mantis. Dick. Oh, yeah. Shredded. Boom, and look at that. Oh my god. You want to read that comic book, don't you? If it's in black and white. If it's hardcore indie comic, it's in black and white like that. Round 3 body weapon. Round. It's not stage, it's a round. Playtime 6 minutes, right? Look at that. We're so hard we got naked bodies. Swamp Thing. Oh, come on. Give me some directions here. Give me a little bit of an auto lock. I'm wondering what kind of wrinkles we're going to add to the gameplay with the upcoming Shinobi. And fortunately, this would be the last Shinobi I ever played. I know that they had one on like the DS, I believe. There was a PS2 reboot of sorts where you had like a sword that would like kill you. It like took down your life unless you gave it enough blood. If you didn't kill shit fast enough, it'd feast on you, right? Dick. We got the oh, what are they called from Ninja Turtles? The species that Krang is. Like brain people bodies. Uchiro or something. Hideki Ichiru. Sounds familiar. That's got to be it, Ichiru. No one's correcting me in the chat, so we're going to roll with that. Damn it, taking a lot of hits there. We got a lot of brains happening here. I don't know what mission this ninja has been sent on, but, you know, your facility got in the way. I'm sorry. Sometimes that's just the way it be, right? Conveyor belts, man. Staple in 90s gaming. Oh, here we go. Might have missed an extra life, but we're not gonna need extra lives. Oh yeah, there was something down here, but... not a boss so much as an activity. Believe me, you're glad you have fire-enhanced shurikens for this. I'm glad it is saying go when there is hold on, can we sink all the way to the bottom? No, but that is cool. And this does some of that big screen-filling boss type stuff before the FX Chip 2 gets in there with Yoshi's Island, right? Look at this bad boy back here. He must have some kind of projectile to be locking on, right? I love his slash, man. I don't think Shinobi 2 let you break the boxes by standing on them and striking. Like, it's more like you had to get off and line it up. Nowadays, the cry would be, look, games had to be hard because they were short. They didn't have the save, you know, all that stuff. Nowadays, it'd be the game, it's only 3 hours of gameplay for $60. Like, that'd be the talk, right? shit, I forgot about that a little. We're just gonna dick him right here good and plenty. I think I tried doing a stream of this a few years ago, and I got to like the water stage. I couldn't remember how to do the... it's not on my YouTube channel, but it's like, it might have been on my Twitch. Something about like I went to the water stage, but I didn't know how to do the invincibility cheat. Like I forgot how that worked or something. I don't know, but I got to the water stage and ended up with a lot of problems. So yeah, I actually have played some of this more recently. Here we go, boys. Yeah, this is about where I got, I think. Maybe, I don't know. It's crazy, it feels like we were just on that horse, but, you know, in a modern game, like, stages would be long, right? You'd be at a stage for an hour, but hey, these aren't stages, they're rounds. Look at the moves. Dick. These guys are like, we have the ability to fly with our bikes. Hold on, we're gonna grab those. We can fly with our bikes, but instead we're going after the damn ninja that's trying to prevent us from being cool with our flying jet ski hover bikes. Is it that evil of a corporation if they've brought this much technology to the world? I think they'd argue. How did we lose some... We had two ninja magics, right? Two ninjutsu things, and now we don't. I don't know what happened there. Shit. Look at that pose, man. The daggers. Now for some more anime. Try and remember how this goes. This guy looks very anime, doesn't he? I think that sword would really hurt if I could get that sword on him. All right, wasn't too bad. It really comes down to having the power on your shurikens. If you don't have flame shurikens, you're kind of toast. For the hell of it, we shall create a suspend point. This sounds a little bit more like a casino in a Sonic game. Trying to figure out why I'm not getting that jump every time. Seems like you can't push it early. You have to push it at the apex. You got one shot to hit that at the apex. Let's get the chat alive, guys. Ask me whatever. Trying to do the cool move, but didn't jump right. Shopkeeper. And how dude, Ninja Gaiden, we actually got to the boss at the end of Ninja Gaiden. We defeated my dad. First of all, hadn't played it before, but pretty blown away by the fact that there were cutscenes. Pretty damn blown away by that. Well, an NES game from what, 88 or something, like, or maybe even earlier. Like, it's kind of shocking. But yeah, the final boss was a bit of a pain in the ass. We made a suspend point. I might be able to cheese that down with oh, what is it? You know, rewind feature. Shit. Oh my god. I might be able to cheese that final boss down with the rewind. Maybe. But I never played that before, so I was kind of surprised that we got that far. The fighting dad was hard enough, the way the game wanted to do things. Get out of here, buddy. Shinobi, we did a little bit of Shinobi 2. Got to Jackie Chan. And then I had some difficulty with some other shit, but Jackie Chan was a problem, and then the nun showed up and I fell down a hole and I was just like, forget it. My God. You know what? Now, I think there might be a gotcha death here if you do some of this shit wrong. I'm trying to remember. You don't have a lot of way to, like, you can't, like, hold it down to look down, you know? Ooh, yeah, that felt good. I love his run. The animation, this is just sick as shit. All the was it areas of scrolling or levels of scrolling or whatever? What do they call it? Layers? Awesome. What a way to celebrate Father's Day. Father's Day was like a week ago, wasn't it? I don't think it's today. Right? Hold on. You're making me check something. Father's Day, June 15th. Yeah, I mean, if I'd inadvertently played that on the 15th, that would have been kind of funny. Of course, like a big thing with any game, there's a lot of like, my dad's missing, and then it turns out he's actually the boss. He's under someone's control. You know, like things like that could happen in a game, right? Yeah, close enough, I guess, right? There's something else around here. Hold on. Oh, shit. I don't think we're missing much of anything. That might have just been a different way across, honestly. I don't think we're missing anything. That might have just been the alternate route. Dick. Alright, jump down here. Trying to find out why I only have one ninja magic. Oh my God, despite not using it. Father's Day where you're from is the 21st. Huh. What kind of crazy country is that? Damn it. We might not be able to make that jump. There we go. Alright, now this is tricky. I made that look good. We're gonna save. Shopkeeper, how you like how I've got the screen pulled across to the right? Try to give you guys a little bit better view here. I think it looks pretty damn good. Like, this looks about as good as a retro stream can, right? So where are the viewers? You gotta get that like button going, guy. United Arab Emirates. That's a pretty cool place. You must be like super rich. You have like a Bugatti in the shed to make room for the McLaren F1. Like everybody there's just loaded. I did actually do some social media consulting. Oh, here, yeah, this is the boss I think I got to last time that stopped me, mostly. I did some social media consulting for the UAE Emirates flight place. What is it? What do you... The Emirates Airlines. Because, I mean, they wanted to ask, like, how come their video wasn't going viral? I'm like, look, you guys... You're not in the viral video business. It's nice to have some good videos out on social media, but you're in the airplane business. Little things that kind of keep the... look, if you try too hard with the viral stuff and comedy or whatever, it's going to water down the brand some. Like, I mean, they had a pretty good effort with something. I can't remember what it was. It was a pretty classy, high production Rube Goldberg type video thing. Shit. Some of that classic slowdown right there. Look at that explosion. It's behind us. He doesn't even turn around and look at the badass shit he did. This is a real ninja, boys. We're Electric Demon. We're heading into the area of which I couldn't go further. It's in round 5, I believe. The second part of round 5 with the falling rocks. That was where I had to bid the game adieu. And boy, we went there so many times back in the day and we just couldn't do it. Look at how cool this is. Those are mines, by the way. This is awesome. Shit. Damn it. All right, we gotta do this quick. Wow, this is the first American person knows my country without explaining them. I would have said Dubai because, yeah, but then Abu Dhabi got a little bit of cred for Fast and Furious whatever number, where they had to launch the car out of the window. Because it was kind of weird that they were like, what? We got to go to Abu Dhabi? Like, it's like, okay, well, it could have been Dubai. Like, that would have been the more in the zeitgeist thing to say. So it's almost kind of like they got incentive from a different city to be like, no, we want to be featured in the bad movie franchise instead, like something like that, right? Damn it. Get down. These guys are tall, man. Yeah, I wonder how tall those guys are standing up. I don't think I can stand on that. Oh, thought that was dangerous. When in doubt, throw all your shurikens. Yeah, was that... It was Abu Dhabi, right? It just seemed random as shit. That was, by the way, look, there are problems with the Fast and Furious movies, but they really needed to stop with Paul Walker checking out because it didn't make it any better. It was so disjointed and stupid, but people got sad at the end because of a real-life tragedy, not something within the movie. I contend that people like that movie for the wrong reasons. They don't like that movie for anything the movie does. It makes no damn sense. There's just nonsense just happening everywhere. Oh, shit. We just gotta cook up another excuse to go somewhere else. Oh, but it's sad because the song they played at the end, and it's like, well, the only reason you're sad about that is because he actually died. Like, if you went into this not knowing that, future generations watching, I don't know why they would be, you know, what future generation could get 12 movies deep into a Fast and Furious franchise now, right? Like, it just is not happening. Come on, I want to hit these guys with the damn sword. There we go. I live in Abu Dhabi. I do remember they filmed Fast 7. Yeah, it was 7. Star Wars Reboot was there too. I could kind of see that. Run! Damn it. Ah, you again. They're doing good with Sonic for now. You're saying Sega's doing good with Sonic, or they're shooting a Sonic movie? As in Sonic the Hedgehog. How am I running out of ninja ability? Like, honestly, I had 2, right? I picked up a second one. Does it reset at the end of the stage? Like, what's going on here? Okay, guys. This is it. This is the... Oh, okay, we're not there just yet. It's coming up really soon. The falling rock shit. Okay, I'm trying to recall where the hell that even comes up. I don't honestly remember this stage. kind of similar to the previous thing, isn't it? Damn it, you know what? Is there a secret over here? Hold on. Not that I needed that. They say they'll keep making them expand the universe. People who worked with the Fast movies, they're making... Okay. Yeah, there's a lot more to do with the Sonic franchise, as far as I'm concerned. Can we do anything here? Game? I do honestly need to watch the Sonic movies. I have Paramount Plus. They're in 4K and everything. Oh, I know. That... Here, maybe I'll get extra ninja shit. Maybe I did this in the wrong order. Nope, we're not doing that. We're not doing that, guys. We're just gonna get back out of there. Trying to think here. Plan to make another song. Aren't they doing a spin-off thing of sorts with Knuckles having like his own streaming series? I guess that's getting a second season. I haven't heard anything to say otherwise. Grab something. Damn it. Oh man, I don't think I can make that jump. That's gonna be rough. Forget it. Sonic 4 in the works. Yeah, it can't just be... We can't just end. Like, we're making money. We gotta keep making money. Right? Damn it, you! What a trick. Do we go down? I guess not. Maybe I'm a little lost. Oh, okay, we'll just go across like this. Shit. Maybe I need to use that magic that makes you jump higher. I don't honestly remember this. Surely I've got the right track now. There we go. Oh, come on. Sword. So many traps. What? Oh, we're waiting for this. Okay. I see you, game. I want to try Shinobi, but it looks hard. Shinobi 2 is rough because I think there's like one-hit kill. You're going to die really fast. Stuff will happen in that game that'll strike you as really unfair. Shinobi 3 is a bit more on the fair side for what it is. He has a bit of a better moveset, honestly. Shit. I think we can go down. Played it as a kid, couldn't no, oh man, we got way further than that. We could get pretty much as far even if we had the cheats, which we're kind of doing now, but honestly, I gotta wait for that to explode, don't I? All right, here goes. I am actually looking forward to the new game. I never got to beat the one for Saturn. I haven't played that. Too bad we don't have a Saturn on Nintendo Switch Online, right? What was it? Shinobi Legends, was it? But now I'm 26, I could give... How are you playing Shinobi as a kid, man? This one's from 93 for one, man. You were playing some classics. I don't think many kids would actually pick up an older console. I think they would just want the latest. But maybe I'm too disconnected from how kids operate. Lou Bay, welcome to the chat. Make sure we get that like button going, guys. We're gonna beat Shinobi 3 tonight. Can't be letting YouTube forget that. Shit. This game and I have a grudge spanning over 30 years. I played the Sega PS3 collection. Oh, did they have this on PlayStation 3? I think only Saturn had that Shinobi Legends. I think that's what it was called. I used to see that in the magazines and thought, whoa, that looks amazing. Now you watch all the like vintage gaming channels talk about stuff like that and you're just like, ugh, right? I think that platform right there was a one chance or you die platform. Like if you didn't get that right there, you were screwed. I think. All right, do we have a boss encounter? In the dark. Yeah, it uses yeah, the digitized graphics. Oh, look. Forgot, we're doing the Mecha Godzilla thing still in this. Forgot about that. A little bit of slowdown with my awesome amount of shurikens. Dick. That's honestly better than most of your specials. In your face. Are you dead? No? Are you dead now? He threw balls at me while he's blowing up. I want to see the comic book, this sort of thing. These illustrations look like they're from, you know, it looks like some kind of indie graphic art novel, manga or something. Here we go, traps. I think this is it, man. I think this is where the game got the best of me. Yep. Shit's gonna be falling from the sky. going to be falling from the sky. Shit. Damn, look how fast-paced this is. This is as far as my friend and I were able to go back in the day. Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna exploit the bejesus out of some features here. I fell. I actually jumped down somehow. I wonder if I'll be able to recognize the jump that did us in. I'm honestly not sure. Oh, God. These small rocks, sometimes you have to use them, kind of, but... Please just let me hit some of these doubles. I'm hitting jump too soon, and it's not letting me get the full benefit of his extra jump in. If you hit it too soon, it doesn't do it. Come on. Dick. Okay, come on. This might be the jump right here. Like, something in this... This feels like we're about, like, how does he even end up in this situation, honestly? Like, okay, we blew up the mecha... Oh, that must have been it. That must have been the jump that we couldn't have done back in the day. Oh, hell, I don't know. Maybe this is, like, it's really hairy. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. We did it, boys. No? Are we there? Look at the background changing as we're... Yeah, oh god damn. This is... Yep. This is the shit right there, man. We did it. I think. I don't even know. I'm just glad we're not having to face anybody. Shit. Oh my god, there's a boss. The gameplay is actually pretty solid, but it is... There are quirks, okay? But it's better gameplay than Shinobi 2. The graphics and the music are way better than Shinobi 2, which is like an 80s game. And this is 93. Is this thing gonna die? What I gotta do to this guy? I'm just staying here. He can kiss my ass. How are we... Okay. How have we not done an anime or movie about this? Like, look at this. While you're falling, you need to deal with a boss, right? Am I wrong, or is it the second game that has like a maze pattern to the end? Or is it the third game? Because if it's the third game, we may be in trouble. I may need one of you to look some shit up for me. Because I've never been this far. But I think I had seen people talk about it online. You know, gaming channels, whatever. I'd contend the gameplay is actually pretty good in this. You feel like a damn ninja, that's for sure. Oh, boy. Oh, full circle. I think this is the final stage. This is like the first stage of the OG, or of Shinobi 2. I think this is the final stage. Here goes. And by the way, my watch is about to die. Need to get this bad boy on his charging perch right there. I started a couple nights ago Midnight with the Devil, but my Hulu app crashed and demanded that I update. I somehow was able to boot it without forcing the update. And I don't want to update Hulu because it's going to make me update my iOS, which could possibly strip my ability to make thumbnails and stuff because I'm using a program that I never updated. Yeah, I think this is a labyrinth, guys. See how that says in, but it's not actually. I think maybe you're not supposed to go that way. I don't know. Like this could be a maze. Action platformer is my favorite, but I'd rather play it when it's fair. Oh, look, you can actually look down to try to manipulate the who you're at here. Okay, hold on. Can we make that jump? Yeah, this isn't entirely fair. I'll give you that. Here we go. If you broke that box, you wouldn't be able to get in. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just going, okay? I don't know where the game wants me to go. It looks like we're back at the start, doesn't it? So let's try. I guess that's the game's way of saying you went the wrong way, right? This might be where people were talking about using the high jump ninjutsu stuff. Like Messenger of Modern... Messenger, it's unfortunate there's not more games like the Messenger. There's a lot of games trying to do the Souls-like thing as they would think it. Look at the moves, boys. You want to sign up for a channel membership after seeing some sweet moves like that, don't you? We're walking across here because you're supposed to use a special ability, I believe, to get across that. The game kind of wants you to use some of your specials to help with the platforming. Okay, hold on here. Might have a way to do that. Shit. Don't want to do it like that. Okay, are we there yet? This feels a little repetitive. Let's not go in there. That looks like a trap, right? Like you're supposed to go a little further. Hell, I don't know. Let's create a suspend point just in case. Oh. Oh boy. Oh, it's amazing I was able to do that shit. Here's where we're going in. Oh, this has got to take us somewhere, right? Oh, now this looks real. This has got to be it, right? Or is that a trap? Hold on here. Maybe. I don't know. No, that's death. Joe, come on. All right, we're just trying to make that jump at this point. Is this a trap room? Maybe that is the trick. Like, you're not actually supposed to get that magic right there. He didn't get that. The run did it. Really? All the way to the start? What? Okay. Let's go in this. Why don't we try this room instead? Yeah, there's a little bit too much of gotcha happening in this, that's for sure. I don't know what they want me to do with these guys. No, I wouldn't say it's not like the developers didn't play it. If you want to see a game the developers didn't play, Cliffhanger. You know, the Stallone movie for the Sega CD in particular. That is a game the developers didn't play. There's a guy on YouTube who has like the world record speed run for it, and he dies several times because no one else can get that far. Like it's totally nuts. Was that the final boss? There's flowers all over the place. Round clear. I don't think we were at the final boss yet. I could be wrong. The final confrontation. Now that's the title of like a ninja movie or something, right? We got a aerial flying fortress mech thing. I hope this is fairly straightforward because that was some bullshit back there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is Sega Genesis like new to NSO with the Switch 2? Because this could be the first Switch 2 stream on YouTube of Shinobi 3. Which, look, if I said the first Switch 2 stream of Shinobi 3 on YouTube, all that could probably be a compelling title. But shit. I kind of wanted to explore all the ninja stuff tonight, so that's why we're doing more. Maybe I need to put that down there. That's true. Kawani says, Ninja Gate, Ninja. Did you see the anime? It would never really release in America. Now, I haven't heard Ninja Gate Ninja or anything like that. And the Ninja Scroll, I actually have the like super rare Ninja Scroll steelbook. Because like there was some kind of problem. One, the plastic cover thing wasn't in the best shape. But they ended up not making nearly as many of them as they thought they were going to. A lot of pre-orders got canceled. Mine actually got honored by Crunchyroll store, and they go for like 500 bucks. This is probably my best investment of last year. And so they re-released the regular Blu-ray, which was just the Blu-ray itself is a re-release of the Blu-ray that was out already. But the animation on it's really quite good, and it's a pretty fiery anime. Wait, this level reminds me of Sonic 3 Flying Battery. Yeah, a little bit. Maybe at a different speed. Shit. Go. Okay. How am I not hitting that stuff? Nobody talks about Strider. Is Strider a Capcom thing? Isn't he in? Is he Capcom or Sega? I thought he was in the Marvel vs. Capcom collection. Mary KK, is there a fraud going on in these movie budgets? I'll tell you this. No, they don't make $30 million budgets movies anymore because they don't have the IP attached. You got to bring a lot of dough. A $30 million movie is going to be straight to streaming. I think that 28 years later, didn't it have like a budget of like 60 million and it's already made that? Which, that's what you need to see more of, honestly, is movies getting in the black real quick. Look at the clouds, man. That's awesome. This is such a dark game, man, on Genesis. But then again, a lot of Genesis games look like this. Sonic was a bit of the outlier. So the Genesis had a lot of trouble with colors, and so a lot of things didn't end up crazy colorful for one. Ass. What a fragile ass cannon. Strider is action platformer that has a new game, but I think flopped. I'm gonna have to look into that. Can The Witcher be saved? The Netflix one? I think that's DOA, man. They're already calling it like a final season, right? With Liam Hemsworth, a guy nobody asked for, a guy that Miley Cyrus didn't ask for. I think they already announced it's a final season thing, so yeah, it's kind of cooked. As the games go, I don't honestly know why everybody's against playing as Ciri. I thought she wasn't built up as some kind of Mary Sue feminist thing so much. Now, they did make her a bit square-jawed, but not like outright hideous. So they have a little bit of time to fix that, you know? Ugly Sonic exists. Am I wrong? I'm gonna have to hey, shopkeeper, see if you can put like a link or something to this Strider game. I don't know. How was the stream you joined a couple days ago? That was yesterday. It went pretty good. I have a link to it in the post yesterday. I was way off base, totally wrong with my predictions for Game 7. Was not counting on Tyrese Halliburton getting like a career-ending injury on the night at which he was about to claim superstardom. Wasn't counting on that so much, but okay. Fuel up, guys. That looks bad. Shit. Just like nothing you can do there, huh? What did the game... Hold on. What did the game honestly expect me to do? Why did they make Ciri a Witcher? There were several endings to Witcher 3. I have not completed that game yet. But I think one of them she becomes like Emperor or something. Oh my god. This is brutal. Try doing this without cheats, guys. Seriously. This is some messed up shit. This is one of those games you could only play through trial and error, that you wouldn't even get enough time because of limited continues. And actually, did this have limited continues? I'm trying to remember. It may had. This is pretty rough. Okay. I don't think I have a way to roll out of this. Make that jump. Hell with it. Though you could actually use the invincibility. Like the game's forcing you to do that. So is that a link to the my stream that I did with those guys, the live stream, or is that a link to this new Strider game? I feel like a light just went out somewhere. But I don't know. Actually, I forgot to have this light on the entire time. So let's see if that's even working. I forgot to have that face light on the entire time. So yeah, things. It didn't really look off. I have other lights, but I didn't have that particular one on. Shit. This is brutal. Will you do traditional streams again, or is this the new norm? This is going to be the way going forward, maybe for the rest of the summer with Nintendo Switch stuff. I have a lot of Switch to catch up on. So that's kind of why we're doing this. But we will go back to normal streams at some point. I have a lot of games to catch up on, and then I have a lot of games coming out I want to play that we're going to be doing streams of and stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of this to come. The normal streams were not exactly making the bank. There wasn't. It was a little hard to get anybody to care about those. Sold over 1 million copies. I don't think it flopped. Maybe I was wrong, but it was not enough noise for it. Yeah, I don't recall that game happening, to be honest with you. I don't. And now I do spend a lot of time in my robe, but this is actually supposed to be my attire for the stream. And I need to know, do I need a Donkey Kong shirt and the Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo, even though it's $30 freaking for that Donkey Kong Bonanza stream? And if I don't have that stuff, is no one gonna watch my stream? Is that the way that's gonna work? Still, my streams are not getting anything on Twitch, which is really sad. I do know my audience is mostly YouTube. Oh no, we're going back. My audience is mostly YouTube. What? Oh, okay, we can hang from that. Cool. Man, maybe that Strider game was older than I thought. I don't recall a recent Strider. Oh boy, we gotta race this, don't we? Shit. Oh, this looks brutal. Honestly, I thought I was jumping plenty of time. What a savage place to just put anything. Can I hang? Okay, hold on. Now, is this thing coming out the other side? No, it just stopped there. So how do I get across? Maybe that jump can be done. It's not giving me that double jump. Boy, is this abusive or what? Then he hits his head. So I need to know why is he hitting his head there? I was thinking of YouTube vertical streams could work. They kind of do. Oh, now he wants to grab. I've noticed I've been searching for information on Switch 2 memory cards, and people are, oh, well, they only load slow the first time you load, and the rest of the time you load the game, everything's fine, whatever. But the point I'm getting at is, everything was I don't know if this is a new thing with YouTube or not, but the search results, it was showing me exclusively for like the first page shorts, like some effort to completely bury traditional videos. And it was like, why are we doing that? This looks like this is going to come in on you if you don't do this fast enough. I might have hesitated already. Oh boy. Now imagine if you pick the wrong side to jump from to start with. Look, get the likes going, guys. Come on. Look at these damn skills. Look at it. Yeah, the vertical. Oh, also the other problem with the verticals, and I might be able to fix this now. I have a new router, Wi-Fi, fiber, all this. I was getting really low quality with stuff. One, the camera looked bad. It looked good on my end, but everything was like very janky. Like, you know, 5 frames per second. It looked bad. Oh, come on. That trippy ass background, man. This is not very ninja-like. Die, please. YouTube Shorts are killing YouTube to some extent. And I'm on their research. I'm on a couple of the research panels. I could actually talk to them a little bit about this. Is that supposed to kill me, or is he dead? I think he's checking out. I think we just beat the game. Maybe. That's looking like game beat. The ninja alone, bringing down the fortress from the sky so it can crash land and start a forest fire to take out the whole continent. Because that's the ninja way on Sega. The battle has ended. ... The wing of darkness burns and shakes the earth as it lands. The silent wind gently surrounds Musashi and comforts his wounded body. We beat Shinobi 3. Wow. In this world of confusion, evil will continue to thrive and will rise again one day. That's not reassuring. When history takes another turn, there will be a man running in the darkness. And that man won't appear until sometime on the PS2. Actually, I forgot, Sega Saturn. He will be a shadow. A shadow dancer. In fact, he will be a shinobi. Is he going to tell anybody about this fire, or is we're just going to kind of let that be? Boom! Back on the horsey, running. He's obviously in Japan. We've got a little bit of that rising sun type look over there. Staph infection time. Directors. We got multiple directors. Yeah. We did it, boys. We did it. Who's that awful DJ guy who just says we the best? We the best. Around. Nothing's ever gonna keep Joe Musashi down. I like how you slipped the PS2 in, because I do remember, yeah, I do recall there being a Shinobi game for the PS2 where the sword is enchanted. It sounded intriguing, but I was like really ride or die Xbox at the time. So didn't play that. I think the art style for that, maybe it had like a sequel or something that came to like the DS, 3DS maybe. It's like the sword was enchanted, you had to kill a shitload of dudes or it would take down your own life bar. But now we're kind of bringing Shinobi back to his roots. We got about a $26 game over on Xbox. That might be the platform I play it. You know, that's a game that I might try to get all the achievements. Unless there's some achievement asking you to do like some kind of Iron Skull, perfect run, speed run bullshit thing that's going to be a pain in the dick, then I might actually pick it up for Switch instead. Especially if I can get a Switch card, though it would probably be game key card and people are frowning upon that. I like Shinobi old design. Yeah, this looks good. And he does look a bit more jank in the Saturn digitized game from what I've seen of it. Though that does intrigue me. It should be available in some capacity on modern hardware, shouldn't it? Feels like it should be. Gonna go back in time. 1993. Sega. We knew we could sit through that cutscene at the end because it wouldn't be 12 minutes long like a modern game. To be continued. That a boy, baby. We did it. I think the Genesis emulation on this is pretty damn strong. What do you think? Does it want me to push a button? Or is it one of those games where you're pretty much stuck here? I think we're actually stuck here, boys. Okay, shopkeeper, here's the plan. How about we go back to Ninja Gaiden 1 and see what I can do to potentially cheese down that boss? What do you say? Because I think we're on like hard stuck screen. This is not giving me anything here. So we're actually going to have to get out and get back in. Actually, hey, why don't we make a create a suspend point for the hell of it, just in case you can somehow get out of that, which I doubt. Let's see, 121, 120. Hell, sure, we could, something like, Only so many options, right? Well, I say Godspeed. We're going to give it a shot, okay? No promises this will work, but I'm going to do my very best to cheese this guy. And yeah, I probably should have swapped over here. Oh, I moved this around so that we could have a... We were on the special mode that kind of just took you to the end. It didn't otherwise do anything special for you. But... move that to the side a little, and... Let's see, where were we on this? We had him down, I think, here. And we're going after him. I don't think either of these matter. Okay, so the plan, honestly, to cheese this guy down perfectly, it's going to be like if I get hit, we rewind. Love to know what... Maybe I can get in the groove here a little bit. Look at this combo, man. It's brutal. It is. Look at that. Okay, so hitting the fire doesn't take out his health. I don't even know how the hell that hit me. As small of a sprite as I am, I have no way to reach him, honestly. It's got to be like sword hits, but where? Where are the sword hits actually doing the damage? Hard to get turned in the right direction here. That actually made some contact though. Look at this. Can this be done? I know someone fixed Ninja Gaiden. Is there a patch to fix this game? Is that what you're saying? Playable Ninja Gaiden 1? Oh my god. I don't think that you can have any power-ups going into this fight. Okay, so hold on here. We're going to go all the way to the right and just sneak a hit in. There we go. That's the point at which we save. Yeah, we're cheesing him this hard. This is going to have to be the way to do it. Look at that. There is this guy takes old bad NES games and turns them playable. So it's a ROM hack type thing. A little bit. What's the difference between homebrew and ROM hack? Oh. How did I miss? Shit. He's facing the wrong way. I'm trying to get him to line up. Oh my god. He faces the wrong way too easily. Shit. I don't even know how I'm taking that damage. I mean, otherwise this is it's a responsive as all hell D-pad. Like, you don't even realize you're using a D-pad with this D-pad, and that's really one of the best things that can be said for it. Just took all that damage. I don't even know how. And there isn't any kind of way to tank him. Him, her, whatever. Look, almost dead. Like, wow. Look at that. Hold on here. Is there a way to do that damage without taking a hit? Homebrew refers to software, typically games created by hobbyists for systems originally intended for users' created content. So that'd be a homebrew activity, that guy. I'm trying to figure how can I get that hit in without actually getting hit? Like you got to be falling while you make this slash. Damn it. Okay, so right here, hold on. Is this a spot? That almost looks like a... Shit. Damn it. These things, they almost track you. ROM hacking, on the other hand, involves modifying existing ROMs. It kind of sounds like the same thing, just about. So I guess it's a ROM hack that guy was making, right? I need to not do that. Look at how perfect you have to... Oh, am I in the pattern? Am I in the pattern, boys? Comes back. If I can turn around, you have to be facing that direction when you jump, otherwise it's not going to work. But it's kind of looking like I've found the pattern. Modern games gives you health, you know, like there'll be some kind of edge for something to help you out, right? Shit. There's a rhythm to getting this guy. Look, in theory, if I do this, am I the ninja master? Like, that's something we seriously are going to have to consider, like being the master of all ninja shit on YouTube, if I can pull this off. I'll look up, found a YouTube channel of him calling out the Amico is a joke. Or you mean Amiibo is a joke? You typed Amico, but I think it might have been Amiibo. I don't know. Hey, if there's a way to not scan an Amiibo and still get the credit for it, you know, if somebody uploaded the NFC or whatever, so I can not spend the $30 on the plastic from China, but still get Pauline's sexy dress, even though she's 13. Hold on, boys, right? I might be down to give that a shot. Oh my God. Gotta get my combat lined up here. This is not looking like the run, boys. There's a certain spot where you're going to have to jump down to engage. All right, I think I'm figuring this out, though. I don't want to be up there, honestly. You kind of want to be below when the fire starts so you can jump on the fire. Amico's the console. Mr. Freeze, no, there's 2 phases. There's 2 phases. Oh my God. This is the first phase of this boss, you mean? Because I already took out my dad. I unveiled him to the reality and all that shit. And then this is happening. How does that hit me? And if there's 2 phases, man, that's going to be brutal. Especially if it doesn't give you a fresh life bar. Three total phases. So dad counts as a phase, and this would be second phase, I guess. That I need... How am I getting hit by that every time? How's that not doing damage? Yep, can't turn around in time. You gotta... Honestly. Also, I feel like my slash should, like, stop his momentum. Is it a him or a her? Which is it? Hey, halfway. Get me with that combo. Awesome. I'm using... There isn't a special. Like, there isn't a magic or anything. I don't have anything I can use on this guy. Shit. Damn. Maybe just, you know, one hit and then we just try not to die. Right? Cheese him down with one hit at a time. Because I don't see any other way to take this. When you play it normally, you would have a special. I ran out of specials on this guy. I like threw all the fire in the first phase. Yeah, save every time you give you damage, yeah. Shit. Oh, that'd be awesome if I got that to connect. I mean, I had a bit of a pattern going, and now the game's like, forget your pattern, you're getting locked up. It's very hard to hit this guy and not take damage in the process. This is infuriating. Look at this bullshit. Broken indeed. Like all the way broken. What a jank boss. Almost unavoidable. Now I'm stuck on the wall. Awesome. I don't think that made contact. I mean, look, threading the needle, my hitbox is immense. Boy. I've got him to halfway though. Like I can get, if I could get in the rhythm just right, I might be able to pull this off, right? Shit. Look how quick he was with that. Look how quick. If only I could turn and face the right way more. Look, how does that hit me? Unbelievable. This stuff's not even that close to me. Can't strike up. I mean, the guy's within range. If only I could strike upward, right? All right, we hit 100 messages. That's good. You really need the Shadow Orange Ninja Helper. What is that? I don't think I came across that to know what the hell that could be, even. Shit. Just lit up. Look, there's no time to recover. Throws you against the wall. Can this be done with just the sword? One of the there's no specials. I used up all my special in the first phase, thinking that was the end of the game, and that turned out that was my dad, and then he took a bullet for me. Maybe is there a spot I can stand where I don't take damage? Like, almost right there. There's no way to jump down below the deck to the other spot. It's not like Shinobi. We just completed Shinobi 3, Mr. Freeze. And now I thought I'd try this. The Jacko was one tough... this is the Jacko, right? This is just jank, is what this is. Honestly, I was about ready to save right there and try to scum him. The plan to save scum is not working. Top left corner. Look at that. The fire's not even going away. The fire said no. The fire just stood there and shat on me. I think the best plan of attack is just, oh my god. If I could not get hit and then hit him and then, oh, look at this. There's no time to think. I can't turn in time to deal with him. I don't know, bro. I had the game as a child and could beat, and you could beat it. Always the orange shadow. No, I don't have no orange shadow ninja. That's for sure. Never mind. Sorry about that. No worries. God. I was having some luck over here. Okay, so we're going to create a suspend point. If you can't avoid the fire, you're good. If... Look at that. It clips you in your barefoot ninja bullshit. Now I've gotten him down close if I've just kind of get in the rhythm, but man, it is so hard to avoid that stuff. And it's hard to get a hit on him without taking damage. Dark Souls. This is some Dark Souls 2 shit, huh? I've never actually played a Dark Souls, so I'm gonna take your word for it. This is really some boom, 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 boom. The NES didn't care. Quality control assurance be damned. Did this game have a quality assurance label on it, or is this like Tengen, where it was like Atari off grade? We're making this anyway, sort of shit. I am kind of getting close, like to some degree. Some of these spots here. Now look, why couldn't that connect? Here we go. Fortunate. Man, look, when you're standing right under him and you can't actually hit him, like what kind of game design is that, boys? That would not stand in a modern game. That would not stand. This is harder than Souls. I'm just going to honestly assume, like, look, I've beaten Battletoads, and I can beat Battletoads in about 45 minutes on if we fired that shit up on Rare Replay. And this is a whole different story. Then again, I didn't grow up with this, so... Damn, I'm dying quick. And then I get stuck on the wall. There... If I can just avoid the fire... Yeah, going through this crap with no saves like I did in original, yeah. Okay, wait, this is pretty damn gross. I think this has got to be harder than Battletoads. Battletoads had a lot of varied gameplay in it. There was some cheap shit, but it felt fair in contrast. What I really need is to start on one of these and get this pattern down without taking hits. Battletoads has that reputation of hardest game, but I'll tell you the hardest game is actually Cliffhanger on Sega CD. The reason it's not known as the hardest game is because it was so obscure being on the Sega CD, people didn't actually play it. If you do not believe me, I dare you to find anybody completing Cliffhanger on the Sega CD on YouTube. There's one guy doing it. He says a lot of racist shit in the process, while claiming it's the world record speed run, and it very well may be. Castlevania 1 or Mega Man 1. I did complete Mega Man 1 on stream, I don't know, 6 months ago or something. It was pretty rough. That was some pretty rough shit. Mega Man 2 also. This is pretty bad. God. Okay, hold on. Line up a good shot here. Nope, we really got to be facing him, don't we? I'm not making any progress on my save scumming. Did the music stop? Or no, I'm just getting hit so many times it's taken over the beat. Pogo Stuck is the hardest game of all time. What's Pogo Stuck? But yeah, are these games designed to be hard, like because they're broken and nobody made it? There's that game where the guy's in the kettle and he has a pole. Is that what that's called? And you have to keep climbing like that. That's just a torturous game design. This is back when they actually thought they were making games and then they came out hard. A little bit different. God. What's the best way to avoid the fire? Look, if it's coming down like this, I don't think that can be avoided. Like, full stop. If you're on the ground floor when the fire's coming, you're cooked. What's harder, arcade or NES? Arcade games are beatable if you put enough coins in, with very few exceptions. There are games where no matter how many times you keep going, you won't resume from where you died, but maybe the start of that stage. There's a game or two on the Neo Geo that was like that. Okay. Okay, come on. Is this our run? He's having trouble tracking me. Oh my god, it came back up. It came back up, guys. If it comes back up, that should damage him. This ain't right, boys. And you're telling me there's another phase after this? Well, we're not going to be doing this for 3 hours. We're gonna have to move on if it comes to that. This is bad. I can tell you. Even save scumming this is problematic. Hit me twice before I could touch the ground. It makes you stuck to the wall. Awesome. Look up a video. What's to look up? By standing on one platform, you would. By standing on one platform, I'd what? I'd be able to beat it? What is the magic platform to do this? Look at this. Is this not insane? This guy's not equipped for bullet hell shooters, man. It should have damaged him. This is nuts. Is there a way to tank him slightly? Oh my god, just... There's one more phase and it's a little tougher after him. Oh my god, I don't like having to give up, but gee, I mean, is this understandable? Stuck on the damn wall again. This stuff is magnetic. Sometimes it misses, sometimes it's magnetic. Amazing that I dodged. I don't think there are cheats. I don't think there's cheats here. Can you look up something? There could be. I mean, a lot of NES games had cheats, and this is subjective shit. Okay, hold on. We're going to create a suspend point because I actually dodged fire. How does that hit me, honestly? Okay. Create suspend point. Let's start back up here. I don't... No, I never remembered all those flames coming out of this guy. This is pretty nuts. But is he changing color? Am I kind of getting him? Okay, we have a new suspend point to work him from. How does that hit me? Okay, something's giving up here. Something's kind of working. Shit, how? I don't know how the game expects you to avoid this. Your sword has no reach. Come on. Yeah, okay, I've already read that. Please turn. I'm getting him, boys. Oh my god, that was unbelievable. Look, it hits you in the foot no matter what. Like, there's... He's almost done. He's almost got. We almost have this. If he could turn in air, I would have him, honestly. You have to line up your jump beforehand, and it's rough. How? Look how close this is. Actually, we might be able to... We might be able to kind of get him... Look how close this is, guys. That fire didn't go away and specifically sat there just to hit me. Yeah, you can hit the flames, but good luck doing that. He's one hit, right? Like, pretty close. Oh, I don't even know how that counted. I must have got 2 swipes in there real quick. What hot trash. Okay, we got another cutscene. That's got to be it. Ryu, thank you. You're safe. Okay, who's the girl? Let's go, father. Let's get out of this temple. No, there's no time for me. Leave me. Ryu, wait. Before we do, the demon statues, we've got to throw them from the temple into the lava. I'll make the thumbs up gesture. While we've still got time, before the black moon shine. Why does there have to be another moon? Am I plagued with moons this month? Oh, is it that lunar eclipse? That must be it. That's what the black moon meant. Shit. Damn. Oh no, the demon statue. Oh wait, are we fighting a demon statue? Oh boy, what is going on? Oh my god. I only have 1 hit. It's okay. It gave me my shit. Okay, we're gonna create a. That was some iffy damn shit, but we're gonna create a suspend point. Unbelievable. We're fighting a xenomorph. Oh my god. Is he taking damage? And I'm supposed to do what to him? The heart? Like, wait. What am I doing to him? No, I'm the one taking damage. What do I do? Look, I'm getting hits in on the brain. That kind of does, because there's such limited shit I have to do. If I understood where's his hit me spot? Like, he has this big bulbous brain thing, right? Heck, there might even be a spot where he can't hit me, like Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Look, his life bar's not taking any damage. So, what do I do? Like, that's what I'm confused about. Maybe is it destroy the brood that's coming out? Like, is it a stay alive and then he dies? He gets into another form where he lights up and I can hit him? Try to attack. Yeah, I'm hitting the things he's throwing at me when I can. There's no jumping off of that. These seem a little bit more random. Nothing I've done has hit him. I'm simply looking... Someone get out a computer. What? Where's his weakness? Like... This guy's got a weakness, right? Okay, look. Look. Nothing is damaging him. What's the point? If I don't see some answers soon, we're just going to stop. Because this is pointless. Is there something with the tail? Hitting low? That's not doing shit. Nothing. Hold on. Do I get on the other side? What? How did I get up there? What? I just got up on top of him somehow. I think the tail might have flicked me upwards. I'm gonna actually hit the save thing just to... Okay, hold on. He took damage at the very top, right? Stay away from the fireballs. You need to hit the head. No damage will be taken, but his head will fall. Okay. I thought maybe I needed to do something a little bit different. So I knock this thing off. Hold on. We're cheesing this. We're gonna cheese this down the best we can. Because I got a few hits in right there without taking any damage. I'm just curious if this thing there. Oh, wow. Okay. 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 Now we're cooking, right? Now the damage is going to happen. No, hit the head first, then target the middle pieces. Gotcha. We're on it. At least this thing's not moving around like, oh my God, that did some damage, but I think we, okay, hit the tail. Okay. Okay. What happens at the tail here? I don't know how that hit me. Immense damage right there, huh? You gotta kneel down to hit his tail, okay. What if I go behind him? Can I go behind him and hit the tail, or does that not count? And avoid the fireballs Wells Fargo. As well, I think you meant. Tail will get destroyed, okay. Shit. Hold on, I think... Damn. Oh my God. Okay, we took a lot of damage there, boys. I can't remember, I'm too old. Okay, let's just override this one here. We had no damage there, but we got the tail off. That looks weird. It looks like the tail's off, but the head came first, right? Don't try to get behind him. Okay, gotcha. I guess we're going for the heart now, right? The heart now with no health. Kind of makes it seem like, hold on, I'm just curious. Could I just jump and hit that? Well, I still kind of have... I could just go for the heart right now, boys, from the looks of things. Why go after the tail? Like that, honestly. Like why go after the tail if the head's down? Is it because of the landing? And this is supposed to be avoidable? Maybe I can get a run here where I'm not taking any damage. Okay. All right, we're muscling him down, guys. Shit. No. Okay, hold on. Damn, do I have to save it right there? All right, I have a slightly more health here. Okay, I've got the tail. Now I can go for the stomach, right? I mean, it's kind of like good luck, but... Maybe I can get those things to go further out and then create an opening. This is pretty rough, guys. I've got no health. I've got nothing I can throw at him, no projectile. I have no speed. This is bull. How do you avoid that? It can't be avoided, guys. We need to work on him when I've got more health. Look at that. Shit. I mean, that's a good save spot right there to load from, I feel like. Before, you know, I had too much damage, because I'm gonna need to tank him down, honestly, when I have the health. All right, so we're better off there. Now we're not. He's not getting any weaker on attacks. The tail kind of protects the stomach. Look at that. Like, how do you knock the head off without getting your life sucked out of your dick? Look, how do you avoid taking damage from the head? That's what I'm curious about. Because look, I have a pretty good amount of health here. It's not going well. It only does 1 damage. You'll have to take it. This is why you need the shadow ninjas. How do I get any of this shit? The moving head will hit you no matter what. Wonderful. All right, so this is really like the best save we had right here. Do I really need to duck to hit the tail? That's the question. I'm just going to tank the tail right here. Okay, you don't actually have to duck, which is good. It's good to know that you don't actually have to duck for that. Does that boss really got you? This boss is bad. This is some bad shit. The good news is you don't have to duck. No avoiding that. They are in the level before the boss. So before the boss, you need to get all the damn fireballs. It's a good idea. As long as you don't, or all the you need to get all the shadow ninjas. Okay. Create spot. Look how much more health we have. We're slowly getting there. Create. Okay, we're slowly getting to where this can be got. Okay, where's... By getting shadow ninjas, you need to go all the way back from the first level, right? No, I'm at a point where I can't get them, but whatever shadow ninjas are. Okay, I just got a lot of hits in. Is that fireballs, or is that like young alien xenomorphs? In modern games, it's more clear where the phase is in which you do the striking and when you do the dodging, right? God damn it. The tail takes more damage along with the fireballs. God damn. I don't think I could actually have a way to... Am I taking 2 hits from that? Like, that's kind of crazy. Okay, I think we're making progress. Look, we're making progress here without taking damage. Whatever. Just, we can keep... We're safe scumming this guy the best we can over here. Unbelievable. I was kind of in the zone. Yeah, imagine doing this with no saves. You could, because you had nothing else going for you. You had no other activities you had to do as a kid. You had one game you got for getting an A on a report card on a math test, and this is what you got with it, and this is what you're going to play, and that's the way the NES worked, boys. I think we're making progress. We're almost to the point now where, actually, if I can load this up without getting hit, that'd be great. We're about to where, in some stages here, he has less life than I do. Wonderful. What a way to load. What's the best way to load this? It's just like immediate, isn't it? Sometimes I can, and then sometimes you avoid it, and then sometimes you get hit twice. I'm also curious if I get under him, like totally, is that hitting me? Just being there? Just kind of curious. My God. I thought Shadow Ninja wasn't on part 1. I don't have any idea. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I know I have a sword. I had flames that shoot up and stars, and that was about the extent of my abilities on that kind of stuff. Okay, we're gonna make a new spot because I didn't take damage. Look at that. It's an even fight. It's an even fight. Okay. It's better to hit him with the tip of your sword as far in as possible, or just the tip as far as possible. Just the tip, she said. All right, we actually had a really good save spot right there. I think we've got him, guys. I think we've got him because I've got a little bit of time to breathe here. I'm the ninja god of YouTube, yeah! I did not expect to be taking down a Ninja Gaiden tonight. Wake up, father, wake up!
Ryu, I haven't got much longer. This temple is about to break apart. Take that woman. She's got a nice rack, and escape. What are you saying, father? Can't just leave you? I have these amazing deltoids. Ryu, you are a man now. My destiny is tied to the demon statue. Ryu, good luck. Father! Father! Father!
And thus began Dead or Alive. Oh my gosh. The kind of anime explosions right there. A little something going on. Of course, part of Castlevania here gets bifurcated, but okay. You got this long as you stay away from the projectiles. You really beat the thing without the shadow. He really beat the thing with no saves. Yeah, no saves, right. Great work. Oh, we beat Shinobi 3. We beat Ninja Gaiden tonight. One stream. I know, I should do some voice acting. It's too bad all these games come out that have no voice acting, right? That's the ending thing they were showing on the screen. And look at her. She's very like mid-80,
maybe late 80s anime. She looks like one of the girls from Bubblegum Crisis. The sea swallow. This is Foster. We detected the explosion from satellite. Okay, we're talking in an emerald thing. Job well done. You are to kill Ryu Hayabusa. What? Like, she can do that. You see the bullshit this guy went through? Like, she stands a chance. What? Kill Ryu? That's right. Then you are to steal the demon statues. So, this was your plan all along. I'll get you for this, Foster. Ryu, you... I get 2 kinds of payment. Is this Ryu or not? He's not a ninja right now. The first, I have already received. The second is you, Foster. Wait, is this Foster? Is he the enemy of Ninja Gaiden 2? Ryu, wait. She threw it away. Ryu, what is the payment you have already received? Grope? What's he gonna do? She's right in front of me. What? We're getting a kissing scene in an NES game? Whoa. If only the kids who play this ever could get this far to talk about it. I don't even know your name. It's Irene. Irene Liu. Is she in Dead or Alive? Huh? Well, Irene, look, the sun is rising. Everything is so bright now. My dad just died, but he told me to do something with you. The darkness is finally over. Irene. Is there an Irene in the newer Ninja Gaidens? Who's the stacked chick with the giant pole sword thing? Is that Irene? Like, am I missing something here? First Ninja Gaiden was the hardest. Oh my Jesus Christ. Ninja Gaiden 2004, pretty hard, but not in an unforgiving fashion like this. The kissing pixelated scene, that is some savage work, Nintendo. Tecmo over there putting a kissing scene in an NES game, come on. She transforms into a tree and gets eaten by ants. Are you serious? So romantic. I only played the first of the newer Ninja Gaiden, so I don't know what ultimately happens with her. Oh man, I did not expect us to be getting through that. That was some work. Who's this guy? There's always a guy with a beard in an anime. The guy, kind of a mentor guy. I kind of look over the hot girl for you. And then there's this broad. I heard NG3 is the hardest. No, Irene is the girl you're talking about. Her name is Rachel. That's it. Yeah. Mario doesn't get shit. We just completed Mario Odyssey. At the end, you get to perv on Peach in a bikini. That's about it. By the way, to those that have been watching the Mario Odyssey stream, I'm going to have to collect like 450 more stars in order to unlock the last 2 levels there. 1989. Same year Shinobi 2, man. Link doesn't get shit either. Nobody gets anything in an NES game, man. Thank you for playing and see you next time? See you next Tecmo? See you next Tuesday? What are we doing? Guys, we just completed goddamn Ninja Gaiden. That was some rough ass shit. That was some balls hard. I'm excited for Ninja Gaiden 4. We wanted to play some Ninja Gaiden and some Ninja Shinobi because they have new games coming out. That's kind of what we wanted to do. And boy, howdy did we do it. Ninja Gaiden 4, I don't really have a whole lot of thoughts on it. In my mind, Ninja Gaiden 2004 looks great still, but I'm sure if I revisit it, I'd be like, oh my God, I can't believe we thought this looked that good on the OG Xbox. So I'm sure Ninja Gaiden 4 is going to be fine as far as that goes. Now I'm so out of the loop on the story. Is Ryu Hayabusa not the new ninja? I don't know. I'm pretty sure Joe Musashi returns for Shinobi, I think. And they got another one coming PS5, right? Now the Ninja Gaiden 4 will be on Game Pass, so I'm probably going to play that. The Shinobi I may get on Game Pass. Well, Xbox. I might get that on Xbox. I might get that
on Switch 2 instead. Haven't really decided. I feel like I'm getting my money's worth on that Nintendo Switch Online with the classic games to stream like this, and a few little features, the rewind and stuff. Yep. And the collapse breaking boss. I don't know how I managed to pull that off. Probably suspend points. Ninja Gaiden 4, new main character. Oh, why do we got it? Looks like an anime protagonist. Oh my god. So he's got like blue hair and he's spiky and he's kind of like from the all boys school or something. Is that it? I love how the new Shinobi looks. You know what? If I pull it up over here, can we, if I go to the eShop, can we take a look at that Shinobi trailer? Just out of curiosity. It's a Switch game, right? So people are saying Split Fiction is like 75 gigs or something, like immense. So it's going to be like game key card, and then you're gonna have to download some stuff for sure. I saw some news today about Cyberpunk having patches, and they said that this game would be full on, no patch needed, all this other stuff. It's the complete thing. Oh wait, we're still patching it. So if you don't get some extra memory in your Switch 2, you're probably up a creek at some point. Let's type in Shinobi or not. I could hit the done button. There's a Ninja Gaiden Z. I don't know what that is. Sega Aegis Shinobi. I don't think is that not coming to Switch? Here it is. Pre-order $26. Comes out August. Am I wrong, or is the Ninja Gaiden 4, is that like October or September or something? Downloadable content for this? See, I've been seeing things like if you want the art book, but I'm thinking you do need to pre-order because you get like maybe this medic amulet. Maybe that'll help you not get wrecked during the game. What's this say here? Includes Ghost Pack Medic Light Amulet, Ghost Outfit. He looks good here. It has a kind of Okami type look about it. Like they're really throwing it back with some classic artwork, right? Like you could almost see this in a ancient Japanese book almost. There's an arcade Ninja Gaiden. It's the oldest one. Really? Didn't know that. People hated Ninja Gaiden Z. The Ninja Gaiden's surely the oldest, longest running ninja franchise, surely. Or damn close to it. Shinobi can't be far behind. Ninja Gaiden 4, set in the future Tokyo ravaged by a reign of dark rot, follows a new protagonist, Yakumo, as he battles the Divine Dragon Order and other forces to defeat the Lingering. Probably, yeah, well, that is a good price, but keep in mind, you need to keep this under $30 if you're going to sell people on a 2D platformer. Well, let's watch the trailer. You guys want to watch the trailer? It's just an announcements trailer. I don't think we can full screen that. Okay. I wasn't a huge fan of Streets of Rage 4. Now, I did complete it. I got all the gamer score and shit, but there were things about it that aggravated me. You definitely had to play it a certain way. Is this going to be basic Switch and not Switch 2 optimized? I need to look again. See, there's a lot of things that are very similar to the new game, but look at this. Like, the enemies have a health bar, so you're going to have to slash into them some. It appears like you have some lock-on capabilities with your platforming, so it might feel kind of like Nacho Libre. Or what was it? Was it Nacho Libre? No. Oh god, what was that? The Luchador game with all the platforming. I beat it. I beat the sequel. Guacamelee. That was it. Maybe in the platforming it'll feel like that, but I don't know.
The legend continues.
Okay, well, what I can tell you guys is, that said Switch. Okay, so that does say Switch here, right? Not Switch 2 specific. Ah, man, I hope it was kind of hoping it might be optimized in some capacity. I thought it was so cool that Ninja Go 1 mentioned Shinobi on the game. What's Ninja Go 1? Is that Power Rangers or something? I can't fire up Shinobi. Well, I don't. I think it's a far cry to think that the new Ninja Gaiden is going to be here in the store. How do you even back up here? I don't think that that's going to be like a Switch game, is it? Or even Switch 2? God, I hit the thing. No, Shinobi Art of Vengeance, the new game is in the Shinobi series, will be released August 29th on the original Switch. Yeah, I wonder if that's going to be higher res and everything else on the Xbox. I'm more inclined to play that on Xbox because every month I get $10 in Xbox gift card from auto redeem on Microsoft Rewards. So I can put that towards Shinobi Art of Vengeance. So that makes sense to me. They have a Sega villain stage. Wow. They don't have stages dependent on which platform you're playing, do they? I don't know why they never make Initial D game. I thought they did one. There's a lot of anime that actually had like a PlayStation game. Like there is a Ghost in the Shell game on the PlayStation. There is a Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust game like on the original PlayStation. I believe there is like a bullet hell shooter Cowboy Bebop game on the original PlayStation. Maybe. All right, guys. Well, thanks for dropping by. That went better than I anticipated. Finally got to check off from I marked off 2 of the bucket list game completions right there. Ninja Gaiden and Shinobi 3. I don't know what more you could ask for out of a stream right there. Now, I was talking about the Ninja Gaiden, the one you just beat. What were you saying about it? They have a Sega villain stage in Ninja Gaiden. No, that didn't make any sense. There'd be a Sega... Shinobi is the Sega game. Right before level 3, when you first got to the demon statue stolen. I think I preferred Shinobi 3. There was some gotcha moments to both of them. I think the bosses seemed more fair, especially if you're able to retain some of your power. But it's so easy to lose that. What's it take? 1 hit and you lose your power, so then your shurikens don't do shit. Yeah, I mean, what did you guys like better? Hell, Shinobi 3 looks light years newer, doesn't it? The steps between, what is that, a 4-year difference in development? From like 8, did that say 89 at the end of Ninja Gaiden? And Shinobi 3 was 93. If you play a 4-year-old game now, can you tell it was 4 years old? Amazing. Let's end the stream spoiling us too much of your... Let's end the stream, you spoiling us too much of your content. Okay, so you're saying I need to end it now before I spoil everybody? All right. I think I'm going to finish watching this Midnight with the Devil movie. Now I've got my TV on and everything. And I think we're going to have to start a Breath of the Wild stream at some point this week, guys. I've got the amiibo. I've never played Breath of the Wild in honor of my grandma, Legend of Zelda being her favorite game. I'm going to do it the right way with the classic Link amiibo. How about we start that Friday? Does that sound good with you guys? I think we're going to start Breath of the Wild Friday. Which one are you going to play next? Shadow Dancer? Shadow Dancer is not on NSO, I don't believe. You got access to some Genesis stuff. I really wish that they had the Sega arcade games for some of the stuff. Like, they've got Sega Genesis's Virtua Fighter 2. Like, why? Tears of the Kingdom follows Breath of the Wild, right? So, I do believe that this amiibo can be used in Tears of the Kingdom to give you that classic look. instead of that weird edgy edgelord tatted up Link, right? Hold on, I'm closing the eShop. I'm going to open up the Genesis thing one more time. I'm pretty sure Shadow Dancer was not there. Shockingly, I can still win races of Mario Kart World Knockout Tour. I've won 2 of my last 6 races, really. Knockout Tour, so it is winnable. Now, there's Shinobi 2. I don't believe we have Shadow Dancer, which is kind of like unofficial Shinobi 2. Because there was Shinobi, and then there was a Shadow Dancer where you are Shinobi, but you have a dog. Maybe we can do something else instead of starting the big Breath of the Wild stream. Maybe Wednesday we can do something. I'm thinking, what would you guys like to see Wednesday? I could do like a sample of... I could do like maybe a sample of the GameCube library. There's 3 games in the GameCube library I've never played. Or we could maybe do like an Earthworm Jim thing. Though we're probably going to have to cheat to get to the end of that. That's a pretty rough-ass game. Been a long time. Been a long time there. So, yeah, I haven't decided if we're going to do something Wednesday or if we're just going to wait till Friday. So maybe I'll post a poll. You guys, if you sub to the channel, you can vote in the poll. You'll see the poll and all that stuff. I'll post a poll after the stream of what we're going to do next, okay? But yeah, let's cool it on the streams just a little and start the streaming up again Friday, okay? You made it this far? Yeah, hell, let me bring up the big screen here. Wait until marriage. Counseling.